All right, welcome to another Space Luchador program. Now, today, hopefully, short video for you, right? This one's brought to you by Buy Me a Coffee, right? If you want to help me help you by supporting me, right, and helping me, we're gonna build this. We're gonna do it. I know we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be awesome. I got all sorts of plans and ideas, but that's not what the video is today about, right? Today, 3 things women do when they already chosen another man, right? Now, I'm not putting this video because of the title. I'm putting the video because of what this guy, I guess, is trying to say. And it basically sums up to this, right? Do not try to fix her, replace her. Now, I want to give you the answer immediately, right, for attention span purposes, right? But if you do not have the skills, right, to fix, to change, to, what is this, for lack of a better word, right, manipulate, right, in other words, into getting your way, right, man, you know what, a better word, seduction. If you don't have those abilities, what the hell makes you think you could replace her? Right? Understand. I'm going to give you another one for today. Freebie. How do you catch a fish? You'll hear it here first. With another fish. So if you don't know how to hell to do anything with the first fish, what the hell makes you think you could replace her? That's why I'm putting this video, right? So anyways, this guy's going to give his 10 cents on how to do that, I guess, and why to do it. But, you know, let's see what we get out of it, and maybe we can use them as a learning situation, right? And explain a little bit more of this thing I call, right, the game of love and war.
3 things women do when they've already chose another man. First off, I want to say what's up to all my dogs out there. How y'all guys doing? It's your boy, the Dean, man. If anybody hasn't told you guys, I'm proud of you guys. Let's keep pushing forward. Let's keep learning this game, man. You know what, guys? Let me tell you something that most guys have a hard time trying to accept, because a lot of young men set like expectations for women and everything, guys. And for some reason, they keep losing. And in this thing, women seem to always pull away from them and always look for somebody else. And for some of these guys out there, they feel like they have to work and they have to fix her, or they will try to convince her to stay. And the thing is, the more you try, the further she runs away. And a lot of guys out there don't understand what's going on. And for many guys out there, most of them panic because they themselves have made promises to that woman to always prove who they are as far as their value and their worth. And they like work hard to fight for her because they think in their mind she's the only woman on earth. And in this process that most of you young guys have is that you look at her as the prize. But the truth is that when you learn this motherfucking game the way we're going to teach you, you see things totally different. And what I like to do is, first I like to go ahead and introduce myself to you. I'm Steve Dean Williams. I've been teaching the game for over like decades now, and I want you guys to understand that we have live shows, we have YouTube shorts and videos to help you lace up with the game and everything like that. But let's talk for a moment, because I know a lot of you guys get frustrated and you get angry, you get upset, but this is why I want you to learn one thought, one mind, one way. And the truth is that at the end of the day, when you're learning this game, you're not going to not only answer to a woman, but you're not going to sweat the BS that she is going to do to you. And the thing is, as a man, when y'all start to learn this game, is you're going to realize at the end of the day, as a man, you're not here to try to change your mind. And that's one thing we're going to be talking about today.
All right. Now, as you can see, some of the stuff that he's talking about is the most basic stuff that I talk about, which is all this stuff is predictable. all this stuff he already knows he's gonna get. He's gonna get the pushback, he's gonna get the disrespect, he's gonna get all this crap from the woman. We already know that. Now he's been teaching this for decades, right? And still no answer. Understand? Other than the predictable one, the classic one, the one pushed by Red Pill, Manosphere, all this. Oh, yeah. Let's walk away, fellas. Right? Let's give up. You don't have to do this, right? Go your own way. All that other crap, right? In a damn attempt, right, to change, because ultimately that's what it is, right? All coaches and gurus and all of them, they all ultimately want to make the woman change by basically making them, right, out of sheer desperation of and to point to this, if you guys don't believe me, you see now plenty of those videos of girls going, where's all the real men, right? Where the good guys go, right? All these dumbass, there's no men approaching us. All of these dumbass videos are the result of all these guys quitting. Only understand there's a problem with this, right? That if 10 guys quit, it don't matter, so long as you have one. Understand? A matter of fact, it makes it even easier for this one, because this one, right, this one that understands the game, it doesn't have to be the best, he don't have to be, right, an ultimate man just yet per se, but he has infinite, right, infinite advantage over you from the very basic and simple, right, realistic and true, obviously fact that if 10 guys quit and this one guy stays in the game, already just out of default, right, he wins. He don't have to be good. He don't have to any of this, because he understood that he didn't have to quit. Damn near don't have to do a damn thing. He is, you understand? He stayed in the game. That's it. Even if he sucks, it don't matter. There's nothing else. So all the women go to this one dude that had, at the very least, right, the nads to stay. Understand that, right? Just that simple little premise of, well, I'll be damned, right? Yes. Understand, it's the simple stuff that I always talk about. It's the simple stuff, the most simplest that gets overlooked, right? If everybody's whining, complaining, and bitching about the same thing, then you shut the hell up, right? You just shut up. And the women go, all right, I got 20 dudes over there whining, bitching, and complaining. Wait a minute, this guy over here is just sitting there saying nothing. What are my options? Well, 20 guys bitching, complaining, and this one dude that at the very least is not. Well, guess who, right, is gonna get the upper hand? Understand that. It's the simple thing. That's it, right? So I hope you understood that example. Let's continue and finish up for today.
Because many guys make that common mistake that they're trying to change the woman, and as a man, you can't change the woman at the end of the day.
See what I'm saying? As the man, you have to. Screw can you. You have to be able to do it. Understand that is the ultimate and premise, fact, whatever you want to call it, it is the ultimate move. This is the very thing that I'm trying to help you do, right? Not just understand, but do, right? I want you to be able to have this ability. You don't even know how free, how, I hate that dumbass word empowering, but you know, how powerful, right, you feel and are, right? I don't want you to feel, because another word I hate, right? But understand that once you realize that you do have all the damn power, right? Once you realize this, you're gonna want to use it, right? And when you start using it, you realize, well, I'll be damned. Not only did I have it in me, but I must do this, right? Because that is one of the premises, right, of the Space Luchador program. You must be able to do this thing that seems impossible. It's just a matter of understanding how to do it. Understand why you have to do it. Once you know all this, right, then you got no choice. Right? You're gonna wanna do it, but even if you don't, you have no choice. So anyways, let's continue.
What is very important is I want you guys to be able to believe yourself enough to be able to let that woman go. You don't need her as much as you think you need yourself. And one day when you got yourself locked down, the beautiful thing about it is that
What would you say to
What would you say? Right? There you go. Before this dumbass commercial botched my whole damn video.
you guys say, you know what, I want my ex back, or I want my girl back, or I want her back in my life. And the beautiful thing about the game is when you get the game locked down, you'll never have to worry about asking her to come back, because she's going to start to realize your value and your worth. And that's what we're going to kind of talk about today.
Yeah, and ironically, that's when she comes back. Right? So understand that even this move, right? Because it is a move, right? It no matter how you want to see it, at the end of the day, you can believe what you want to believe, right? But hear me out. All moves, right? No matter what it is a chest move. I've been saying this. It's a chest move. That's all it is. A move. Don't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Why you do it. It's the fact that you did a move in the first place, which is why you get a result, right? That's what I'm trying to show you. The moves. And why you got no choice. There's no choice. A move is a move, period. Even if, right? And this is next level. We're not there yet, but this is next level. Not making a move is a move in itself. Now, that's for next level, very next level. And yes, you will be doing a lot of those, right? Sadly or coolly or amazingly, whatever. At the end of the day, you will be doing a lot of those, right? But understand, right? It's just a matter of where you want to be, right? What is it you want? I hear all this crap, all sorts of channels, top to bottom, right? Coaches, gurus, self-taught and this and that, and women coaches, and psychologists, and Peterson himself, all of them. They all talk about this same damn thing, right? All of them. And they never ask, what do you want? What do you want? What is it you want to achieve? Huh? You want to be loved? Right? You want to love? Do you want to love mutually? Right? You want to get married? Like, all these little specific things matter. It's called motive, right? And you can't be doing all these random stupid shit if you don't even know what the hell you want, right? That's what makes this one different, right? Anyways, so I'm gonna let him talk a little bit, and then we'll finish it up, because again, I want you, it's not about the video. It really ain't. It ain't about what he has to say either, right? It's about what he's saying, right? In the middle of all this, right? At least what he's trying to say nothing, is where I could show you what I'm trying to say, which is all this is just but the game, a game. And you have an opponent, and you got yourself, and it's moves, boom, 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 and all this. But again, what do you want, right? That's the first question you should be asking. What is it that I want, right? Do I want this woman, right? Or is she too hard to handle, so I must let her go? And do I want that, right? That pathway, the one he's basically saying, right? So, well, you can't change him, so, let him go. Be strong enough to let him go, right? And all this other crap, even though that's a move in itself, right? Which is what I'm trying to show you. All right. But anyways, let's finish it up.
But I want to give you the sign because I want you to know that, you know what, she's just losing interest or she's interested in somebody else and what you should do, okay? And it's important that you young men get that a rule of the game is that we will never try to...
All right, let's see. Rule of the game. Never try to fix or change a woman. Understand that. Right there, right off the bat, it's wrong, right? And we'll end with this. Like I said, this is why I told you, you don't have to hear the rest of the video because this is his premise. This is one of the rules of his game. Rule of the game is never try to fix or change a woman, right? Now, I have addressed this in the past in a simple video I call the spoon, right? Now, we're going to end this video today by explaining the spoon real quick. And I'm going to redo the spoon on this next video, right? Now, check this out. Rule of the game. Never try to fix or change a woman. That means you're accepting you have no power, right? You can't do nothing. You got nothing to do here. So what is your only move if you go off this rule, right? In this game of love and war that I call chess. What's your only move? It's the move he's suggesting, which is leave, quit, submit, I'm out. You can have her. You're too hard, right? Replace her. All of that crap, at the end of the day, doesn't matter, right? Because you're gonna get, right? You're gonna get what you want, only it's not what you wanted. You're only gonna get checkmate. Boom, checkmate, you're done. Game's over. It's a wrap, right? That's it. Now, if that's what you want, go ahead. That's the move. But for the sake of the ultimate blueprint to becoming a man, right? You can't live by this rule. Just fundamentally, it doesn't work. It doesn't work is what you're saying, right? And admitting, not only to the universe, but to yourself and the woman, right? Is that you have no power at all. And therefore, just at a fundamental, what it is, you're not the man and can't be. Understand? Unless you're doing the move with a tactic and something else in mind. But that's, again, another whole level. But understand why you don't need to listen to anything else. That's it. This is the premise. Never try to fix or change. Now, let me explain the spoon. All right, now, for those, my viewers, right? I'm pretty sure that if you watching my video and made it this far, you at some point saw The Matrix, the movie The Matrix, right? And liked the movie The Matrix, right? So there's a scene there with little Spoon Boy, right? Spoon Boy, and he's bending the spoon, and that's this: fixing and changing the woman, right? Now I'm explaining it just straight up raw. There it is. No cryptic stuff here no more, right? So he's bending the spoon. Spoon is represented by the woman in my example. My example, you hear it here first, right? Space Luchador program. So he's bending the spoon. Neo's like, whoa, right? He sees the damn spoon. Little boy's going, well, do not try to bend the spoon. That is impossible. Neo goes, whoa, holy shit. Well, I knew that, right? But rather try to understand the truth. What is the truth? Well, there is no spoon, right? And then he goes on to say, then you can realize, right, that the only thing that's bending is yourself. And there you go. Right now, let me explain to you. Spoon Boy's bending the spoon. Tells Neo it's impossible. That's that, right? Never try to fix or change a woman, blah, 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 blah. What he's saying, right, is do not try to change or force, right? Literally, like the Star Wars force, you're sitting there trying to bend the damn spoon. You're like, it's impossible. rather understand the truth. And that's where I come into play, where I show you, my viewers, the truth. And then you can realize that the only thing that's bending is yourself. So there you go, right? Hope you understood the example. I hope you're interested. Again, if you want to help me help you, you can buy me a coffee, right? Just like Patreon, right? The link in the description and all that stuff should be on my page. It's up and running, right? Go ahead and be one of the pillars, right? One of the grandfathers, right? Whatever, the backers, all that stuff, to this next level platform of truth and realization, to this game that I call Love and War. It's gonna change your world, trust me, right? I'm not selling bull crap here. I'm not giving you self-improved and none of that. That's up to you. I'm just giving you the truth, the knowledge that you need to reach any kind of level of awareness in this thing we call life, right? Which, by the way, does work and is reflected literally like the Matrix, right? At least that's what all the scientists are saying, right? But anyways, there you go. I hope you understood the example. Again, if you help me help you by liking, sharing, and subscribing, comment down below, right? Buy me a coffee if you want to help, really help. And we'll have this thing up and running in no time. I'm talking next level of production, right? I'm not going, not next level production, but more of next level, right, of tools to show you bigger and better, right, topics and understanding and how do you call it, like, you know, better ways of explaining this thing, because this is hard, right? It's hard, right? But not only that, you know, I got all sorts of next level ideas that I will show you in due time. But there you go, right? I hope you understood. This is the place to be if you want to learn next level, right? Abilities just alone, right? If you don't want to be the man, it don't matter, right? Just want to know how to get around the game, right? Don't fall victim being played out there in the real world by, you know, women, which is what you want, right? At least that's what we all want, right? If you do want to self-improve and all that stuff, you know, bonus, you will become a chick magnet. So it don't matter, right? At the end of the day, that was relevant, all that shit I said right there at the end. But anyways, there you go. I'll see you on the next Space Luchador program.